Hello, friends. That's right. It's Thursday, hat day. I'm running out of cool hats, and so I decided to get this bad boy out since I didn't get to wear it during Crazy Hair Day on this particular year. So this is my beautiful hair for the day. I'm a redhead with a lovely bow and some tall hair. Oh my goodness, this wig cracks me up. I hope I'm making you smile by wearing it because it's a little silly, but I don't mind being silly for the cause, right? So today you probably saw me holding this book up, and you probably remember this book. You probably read it about 4,000 times. Again, once again. This is one of my favorite books. Can't be denied. I was obsessed with this page when I was a kid. I could just look at that forever. I thought that was the most beautiful butterfly. That was so pretty. And that little caterpillar is just so darn cute. But our teaching point today is we're working on commas again. Don't you love those commas? Yeah, so much fun. There's so many rules about commas, and sometimes when people don't learn the rules, they just put them any old place that they think they need to breathe. And so that's why I'm being intentional about teaching you a little bit about commas. They're a hard thing to get to in the classroom, so if you have a couple rules for them, it'll just help you in the future. So today we're looking at conjunctions, commas using conjunctions. So conjunctions join phrases or sentences together. And when we have the coordinating conjunctions, it's a lot of grammar words, I know, but when I get to these parts, you'll totally be like, oh yeah, I got that. When we talk about coordinating conjunctions, those are words that combine two sentences and make it one and add a comma. So we have to have one of these words, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. So one of those words has to be the words that go in between the sentence. So I wrote these example sentences down here. I want to buy those shoes. And then I put a second sentence. I don't have enough money. So if we changed this period that's in the middle into a comma, we're going to put one of our coordinating conjunction words in the middle of those two sentences. I want to buy those shoes. Oh, come on. It's not going to cooperate with me. But I don't have enough money. So do you see how we got rid of that period there? Put a comma and put that word in here. I wonder if there are any other words that would work. I want to buy these shoes for I don't have enough money. That doesn't sound very good, does it? I want to buy those shoes and, ooh, we could use that one, huh? And I know that we said before that we do not use a comma when we have and there. But when we have conjunctions, two phrases or two sentences coming together, we do use a comma. So it's when we have a list that we don't put a comma next to the and. So I want to buy those shoes and I don't have enough money. So that's two problems in one. I want to buy those shoes nor I don't have enough money. That doesn't sound right. I want to buy those shoes or I don't have enough money. That's not going to work. I want to buy those shoes, yet I don't have enough money. I think that one works beautifully. I want to buy those shoes, yet I don't have enough money. It's kind of like saying but. I want to buy those shoes, so I don't have enough money. That one doesn't work. So we could use and, but, and yet to make those two sentences become one sentence with a coordinating conjunction and a comma. All right, so this is going to be our anchor chart, and I'll put it right here just so we have that reminder. In the Very Hungry Caterpillar story, they use the coordinating conjunction of but a lot. So we're going to stop every once in a while. And I have already written these sentences down so that we don't have to take a bunch of time doing that. I'll flash it real quick so you can see that I have it done. And I have some of these bright pink commas And together, we are going to figure out where the commas go on the sentences. Okay? So that's the plan today. And I want to make the point that the whole reason that we're doing this, the whole reason I'm spending time teaching you this, is because when you are writing your own stories, just like when Eric Carle wrote his story, he had to know where to put his commas, where to put his periods, where to put his capitals. And so we're spending time with this because moving forward, friends, it's expected that you're going to be able to use commas and all of that stuff too. You are moving beyond the time when you need to use capitals at the front of every sentence and periods at the ends of every sentence, or question marks or exclamation points. That should be something that you do every time. And we're adding more punctuation and more grammar to that. And so I'm teaching you that so as you become 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th graders, you have those skills. So, the very hungry caterpillar. So next time I see you writing and you have a list, you need to have those commas in there. And next time I see you writing and you have for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so, combining 2 sentences or phrases, I should see a comma in there too. You guys are growing up. The very hungry caterpillar. For my sister, Krista. And this is published by Scholastic. In fact, I'm pretty sure I got this book from the Scholastic book order. In the light of the moon, in the light of the moon, a little egg lay on the leaf. I'm sure you can see that little egg there. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. I love Eric Carle's artwork. Did you know that he takes papers and he paints them and then he cuts those papers apart to make these paintings? So that's not just one painting. That's a collage of paper that he made and pasted together. He started to look for some food. And this is where it gets really fun. On Monday, he ate through 1 apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. All right, friends, now comes the thinking part of our work. So when we did it here, we put a comma right before the word but. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears. Oh, come on, little comma. Come on, little comma. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna put you to work. Come with me. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, comma, but he was still hungry. And do you see that I have a period at the end of that sentence and a capital at the front? And this is a really good place to point out. When we write days of the week, they are always capitalized. Every single time you're at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all those words have capitals at the fronts of them. So, on Tuesday, he ate 2 pears, but he was still hungry. And I want to show you. Eric Carle, he put his comma there too, right after pears. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. So let's get our chart back out. Get a comma. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. Think about, where is that comma going to go? That's exactly correct if you were thinking between plums and but. And remember, commas go on the line. And once again, capital at the front. Wednesday is capital. And then at the end, I have a period because it's a telling sentence. What do you think is going to happen next? It'll be Thursday, and he will eat. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. And look at that. You can check his work and make sure he used a coordinating conjunction with the comma. And let's go ahead and get our comma and make sure we add it into the sentence in the right spot. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. Yes, indeed-a-roo. On Thursday, capital, capital, comma, period. It's a lot to remember in one sentence, but I know that you can. I know you can do that. Absolutely. Oh, you thought we were done because the page was over? I have more for you. Not because I mean, because I want you to know how to use commas. So that was Thursday. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. You know exactly what we're going to do. Yep. By this time, you should have seen it, predicted it, you know it. What did I do right here? Capital. What did I do right here? Capital. Before we have the word but after oranges, on Friday he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. And what did I put at the end of there? Because it's a telling sentence, it is a period. That's right, it's a period at the end of the sentence. This next page was the other one of my favorites when I was a kid. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomach ache. We don't have any conjunctions here, but we do have a list. Did Eric Carl remember to put commas in between each of those because we have a list or series? He sure did. Look who's jealous. She's like, why does my mama get to be on the video and I don't? So yeah, we put a comma in between each of those things. It says on Saturday he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, comma, 1 ice cream cone, comma, 1 pickle, comma, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, comma, 1 slice of salami, comma, and on and on and on. But this is not a conjoining conjunction or coordinating conjunction. This is a series or list, and so I didn't write it down. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf, and after that, he felt much better. Did you hear that? And after that, he felt much better. So right here, we have a different coordinating conjunction. We have the word and. The caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf, comma, and he felt much better. We could separate that into 2 sentences if we wanted to, but we're not going to. We're going to use a comma to put those 2 sentences together because it is a coordinating conjunction, like it says right there. After that, he felt much better. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big fat caterpillar. That was a good thing for that caterpillar to be a big fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and see, this is the part where I gave you a little sneak peek. He was a beautiful butterfly. That's the end of the story by Mr. Eric Carl. Look at that. He even decorated the end papers so beautifully with holes all over. Why do you think he had holes all over? I think it had something to do with these holes. Did you know that there's holes right there, right? I thought that was so ever so clever when I was a kid, and I still think it's really clever as an adult. So today, your job when you work on the worksheets is to make sure that you put those commas before the coordinating conjunction. And when you do some writing, think about, Are you putting two sentences together using one of these words? And if you are, what else do you need to include? A comma. That's right. Well, I enjoyed spending this day with you. I loved reading that story to you. It's another one of my favorites from my own childhood, and I hope you have a fantastic day. I love you. Enjoy the sunshine. Bye, friends.